Hey there, happy. Wow, let me take this out. Hey there, happy Mercury Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My email, my Linktree, my social media, my Venmo, my Cashapp, if you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. Also, I have my wish list in the description box of this video for you to see if you would like to donate through that, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. And I also have the information to book a reading with me. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. Um, for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, I will be channeling with There's Mother Azuli, who's supporting the collective highest good and the highest good. If you hear any extra sounds during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And let's get started with this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Hold on. All right. Okay, let's go. It could be something about your your mind is what creates your reality. So if you're thinking negative or whatnot, your reality is going to be negative. And there's a realization of this. You need to come from love. From the cards, I feel like that's what it is. There's something about like possibly about like cooling down stuff, and I've been talking about neutralizing a lot lately, like needing to find the right balance to yourself and to like around you as well, like neutralizing or whatnot. So if there's something like negative or bad going on, there's a need to like in your own way balance it out or like neutralize it. And then it's like if something is hot, like being able to like cool it down or something. It's reminding me of the camel. Um, card that's in my animal deck. But yeah, let me see. Okay. Even though these don't come upside down, I'm still just gonna leave it like that because it could be something. There's something, yeah. Some of you could be seeing 555 a lot, or like a lot of fives, like four of them, even 55, 55. Something would change. There could be some type of Taurus energy because Taurus came out at the bottom of the deck or whatnot, and then look, it's a five again. There's a lot of fives, there's a lot of changes or something like that. There's also something that's gonna show. It's gonna show like very easily. And also the Hierophant card came out in reverse, and the way it's placed, it's like literally right under the Seven of Swords. There might be something coming to the light and possibly about like a spiritual leader or something like that, spiritual leader, or some type of doctrine or something like that, something traditional, something that may be like not it, and it may be coming out or something. Let's go in order though. So yeah, for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic is Seven of Swords, Deception and oh, sorry. For this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic is Heaven is a Choice. The card that came out is the Seven of Swords, Deception and Envy. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that card, is the Star card, Hope. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, is Love Begins. It's just the Ace of Cups. To clarify the Seven of Swords, Deception and Envy, you got the Moon card. You got the Hierophant card in reverse. And you got the Temperance card. And then two cards came out for the Oracle card. So the first one is Mushroom. There's something about enlightenment. There's also something about cosmic energy and all that stuff. And then we got Hummingbird. It came out upside down. There's no upside downs in this deck, but I'm just gonna keep it upside down and read it and see like what it means or something like that. I think there's something either like that's lies or something like that may be exposed, and there's gonna be changes going on or some type of lies or like something that's just like not true. That's like thievery. That Seven of Swords is gonna come out or whatnot. And it's all because like the truth shall set you free, and the truth comes to the light. Also, it's just cosmic energy. It is what it is. Things need to balance out. Things need to neutralize or whatnot. The truth also neutralizes. There is a need for healing now or whatnot, whether or not people want like it or not. This is the energies. Um, it could be a person. It could be like some type of spiritual leader or whatnot. A spiritual leader or whatnot that may be coming out or whatnot, like the truth of like the lies or some type of deception, a Seven of Swords thing, or there could be something about tradition or doctrine, the way that things are or whatnot, like written or whatnot. Something about it is just like out of order, is not true or whatnot, and it could be exposed. coming to the light, like secrets coming to the light, and it's because like there needs to be a change. I feel like for the better, obviously. And there's something about eternal love. I feel like it's about what true love is, what God is. God is love, all that stuff. And there's something about cosmic energy. There's something, and I said this in one of the readings, or I just said this in general. When and the fact that like I'm talking about cosmic, and then it's funny. Yesterday, I was holding a labradorite heart, a heart-shaped labradorite stone, and I was just, sometimes I kind of just look at it and wow, that's what the colors are in there, for the labradorite. I was thinking cosmic love. That's what that labradorite could represent or whatnot. I was just thinking that in my head. And it's very funny. Yes, all of this is under, I'm talking about cosmic and love and all that stuff. And look at the rainbow and the ace of cups or whatnot. There is a rainbow in like a dark if you look at a labradorite, it's like a rainbow in a dark stone. So yeah, there's something about that cosmic love and all that stuff. The fact that the hummingbird is upside down and everything like that. Going back to what I was saying, there's something about like the truth about loving God or whatnot. It's unconditional, is infinite and everything like that. So anything that is conditional and is finite is not of love. Like no matter what it looks like, there's something like that. Something about infinity and cosmic love is like not God. Therefore, or if something is like limiting or it's like not abundance or flowing, it's not of God or whatnot. And it could be like the whole scale thing and like the Kabbalion thing or whatnot, where I'm saying like, okay, I think it's that, okay? I'm gonna say that for sure. Cause period. Okay. But then there's this also other thing where there's like, oh, without dark, there's no light, da da da. There's like balance, there's like opposites of things. So there's something also about like going too much on the scale of like finite. Because of course, like if things are just going like infinite and da da da, like it could do some weird stuff where it could throw off balance. So there's something about needing to have balance, not always being like this way, finite, and not always being infinite, but like being like always kind of like going like this. That's the flow or whatnot. Maybe that's ebb and flow, something about that. So yeah, did I show you the cards? I'm gonna do it again. I feel like no, I did show you. I lied. So yeah, Seven of Swords came out, Deception and Envy. The bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that, is the Star card, Hope. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Ace of Cups, Love Begins. To clarify, the Seven of Swords, Deception and Envy is the Moon card, the Hierophant in reverse, the Temperance card, and then you got mushrooms and Hummingbird, which came in reverse. It's not reversed in this deck, but I'm going to just keep it there because I feel like it's exactly what I was just saying. Something about true love and all that stuff that I was just saying. Okay. So yeah, some of you could be seeing like a lot of fives a lot lately, maybe 555, but I have 5555 here. There's just and then like bottom of the deck, like I said, not that, my bad. Is five or whatnot. So there's something about change. There's something about something showing, like it's gonna show. And there could be something about like children. Something just flashed. It's so scorpionic. I'm not gonna talk about it. Cause like about and I said like a spiritual leader and certain things with like spiritual leaders and certain religions or things they do stuff with children. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah. Something's gonna come to the light, something's gonna be exposed. There's something with children. It could literally mean children. Something about maybe an inner child. Also, the whole concept of children, like they came into the world, um, like pure and like exactly what it is until like the world kind of like dirtied that or whatnot. So something about that. There's gonna be some change going on. We have 7, 8, 9, right? Yes, we do. 7, 8, 9. So something about ascending, moving forward. So yeah, there's change going on, all that stuff I said, and moving forward, ascending, expanding. There's a lot of major arcana cards. There's just 2 minor ones. So we have star card, moon card. Wow. Do you hear that lady singing? I just had an epiphany and I just heard that lady singing. Let me see something real quick. There is something about the moon and the stars or like the cosmos, the sky. And I posted it because like I remember when that came up as I was channeling before I came here, like I posted Sade's The Moon in the Sky because that's the first thing that came to my head. So the fact that the star card is here and then the moon card and then the Hierophant, these cards came up in my prior to channeling and they're here. Okay. And that's what I mean, there's cosmos, infinite expansion and all that stuff. Okay, so the star card, the moon card, the Hierophant in reverse, and Temperance. And it's just giving me like divine timing, like just the way that the cosmos run. Like I have said this from the very beginning, even I've just been saying this from the very beginning of like getting super detailed into this spirituality stuff. Like and then the whole thing with it's not there's nothing wrong with God or anything. Like God wants the best and stuff. So God and the universe and whatever this thing is, the cosmos, is always working to get better, to run, to keep flowing, to run. It's humans. Always. It's humans. I said this yesterday. We have a free will and stuff like that. So unfortunately sometimes it causes like a backup or like, and I always say this, if you really follow me, like I say this all the time, sometimes I see it as needing to unclog the toilet. Like at some point, like, things starts clogging up, or even think about like your heart and stuff like that. And we have Aquarius here. Aquarius is the circulation. Damn. Even like the heart and the circulation, like, a heart attack and all that stuff doesn't immediately happen. Like it starts building up like in on the walls of your veins and everything like that. And then at some point, when you keep like, adding certain BS like that, that's when at some point it will build up so much that it clogs your veins, and then the blood can't get to your brain or can't get to your heart, and that's where your heart attack happens, that's where strokes happen or something like that. And I keep saying this, and this is where y'all always have to believe in the highest good. You always got to believe that things are going to work out for you, that things are going to always happen no matter what, no matter the timing or whatever, just the divine timing, and know that you're going to catch it, that's going to happen for you. um I always said that, like, even when people or things or whatever the energy is tries to like stop what is, and even if it seems like they did, at some point, I'm telling you, in this lifetime, the next day, years from now, or another lifetime, lifetimes, whatever it is, at some point it's going to catch up because the universe needs to run. At some point, you have to unclog that toilet. You know what I mean? It's going to overflow, so you got to unclog that toilet. At some point, you have like a heart attack, so you have to run to the emergency room and do all this stuff to open up, do the stent or whatnot. I'm sorry, I'm a nurse, so I'm like clearly going medical right now. Do you have a stent and all that stuff to open up? Like, it's just that. It's like at some point it needs to run and flow. So there's something giving me here where something needs to get back into flow, into balance, it needs to neutralize. And it's either like certain traditions or a doctrine, or maybe it could come out even through like a spiritual leader where it's clogging. It's like, and it's very funny because Taurus is like the fixed earth sign. Imagine that, the fixed earth sign. It's super like, and too much of rigidness, like the finiteness or whatnot, is not good or something like that. So there's something about that there. It's time to heal. It's time to like have this stuff come up and run and flow again. Whew. Yeah. So that sorry. Um, something is going to be revealed, secrets and all that stuff. Um, and Grand Rising, Bree Ski's mom, Grand Rising, if you're still there. Wow, it was only 23 minutes. Awesome. I'm telling you, time is not a thing. I'm sorry, I'm going back in there. So something may be being revealed, coming to the surface or something like that. There's some type of secret or something underneath or whatnot. Something could be like, and this is where I'm saying, and I'm gonna look at the Hierophant reverse just, to see or whatnot, but this is what I personally feel from this. It feels like lies, deception and stuff. And sometimes to me, the Hierophant can be like a spiritual leader, like a pastor, the Pope, um, what's it called? A rabbi, a shaman or whatnot. So something about like lies with this leader, spiritual leader. It could also feel like this thing of, because this could be tradition, like spiritual doctrine, like the Bible and all that stuff, like or whatnot. Something about like the lies and deception within that or whatnot. That could be coming to the surface or something like that. Let me moving on. Look up the Hierophant in reverse. It says unorthodox, openness to new ideas, unconventional. Wow. And this is definitely the Aquarius stuff. There's something, sometimes it just, certain signs and symbols dominant, and lately it's been Aquarius because I feel like we're in the age of Aquarius and then Pluto's in Aquarius and all that stuff. There's other places where it relates to like, because is it still, let me see. Hold on. I have to like look back at my stuff sometimes. There's a certain placement that I'm thinking about. Yeah, Uranus and Taurus. Um, so it's just something like I feel like there's just needed to be a change and stuff like that, or things just need to get better and heal better. We need to have better doctrine, better people to lead, better like traditions and stuff like that. At one point, um, certain things, yes, it was true and it helped and all that stuff, but now we're in different times. We're in the Aquarius and Pluto's in Aquarius. Besides all the placements that I said, that like it's time basically, and hence going forth or whatnot, We have the Star card and the Temperance card here. This to me feels like healing because the Star card is a healing card. Also, Temperance card is like balance to me, like needing to have moderation and balance. So they give me that or whatnot. Also, the Star card. Hold on. The Star card, is like the Star card is an Aquarius card, and Aquarius is the water bearer, and then also Temperance card could sometimes mean like um what you call it, like an angel, an archangel, somebody or something that like kind of like guides you and watches over you. So there's something about that going on here. Maybe it's a time for um a better like spiritual leader or something like that. Also, I've been telling this to people too, like lately as well, because whenever like I back with them or whatnot randomly somewhere and they tell me certain things and whatnot, I catch that like they could be like listening and to others or whatnot. Sure, it's not a bad thing to put people on a pedestal or like to get like information and help from others, but there's also a time where you need to center yourself and you have to make sure that what is true for you before you listen outside of yourself. Also, you making sure that what's true for you or whatnot first help you decide, okay, this is the person that I can listen to and that can help me. Stuff like that. So I always say listen and external. So there's something about healing, um, moderation, getting yourself back into balance and all that stuff. Maybe you're listening to your higher self. That's like your spiritual guide, your guardian angel or something like that. There's something about guardian angel as well. And I'm not sure what I don't remember what the mushrooms mean. I remember mean in this deck. But the way they're looking and what I said in the beginning with the labradorite and everything, all this stuff or whatnot, there's something about you as watchers right now, like true love and flow and like cosmic love. And hummingbird may not mean that, but something gives me like the fact that hummingbird's in reverse and all that stuff. And it's giving me like peacock colors and the labradorite. There's something about like something just not being conditional, not flowing and stuff like that when love and all that stuff and God is supposed to be flowing and everything. Okay. So all of that. Um Hold on, because I gotta go in order with everything. Let me look. Okay, yeah, I see that. I don't know. I know. I feel like mushrooms are beings, like or something. I don't know. I feel like they talk. I feel like there's something up with the mushrooms. Um, or something. I'm not gonna go further. I know what it is. I just not gonna go further right now. What I said is definitely enough for now. Um, yeah, so Deception, Envy, Seven of Swords came out or whatnot. Heaven is a choice. Um, there's something about some type of deception or whatnot. Dang, that's crazy. I'm gonna read these afterwards. That's what I mean. Oh my gosh. And that's what I mean. There could be something about like some type of deception and envy or like some type of lies or deception or something that it could be. It's interesting that Eight of Swords is not here. There's like a limiting mindset type of thing, and it might have been taught through tradition, through a spiritual leader or something like that, or culture that is like it's acting like it's limiting the mindset, it's limiting like how things are when God is infinite. Like a true spiritual teacher or tradition or doctrine or whatever, something about it, the truth about God and love, it's infinite. Like it's not restrictive, it's not limiting. Um so there's something about that with the lies and deception going on with the Seven of Swords here. And I'm just looking, I mean, heaven is a choice type of thing. I'm just looking at that. Also, just in that too, whether like, I don't know, subconsciously or whatnot, there's something about, like I said in the very beginning, your mindset and like your aura, your energy, how you move about in your mindset, you know what I mean? And your mind does affect how you move about in the world. And that's why I said in the beginning too that like if you think negative, your reality is negative. Like if you move like that, that's how your world is or something like that. So there's something about that with the just related to the topic and stuff. Heaven is a choice. And then there's something also about like since the moon is currently in Capricorn and stuff, there's something about like being too material and everything like that. Like you need to have a good balance of material and spiritual, or like material is spiritual also. I'm not gonna go there. It's gonna be a rabbit hole. But because I see, I kind of read a little bit of like what the first thing says for mushrooms. There's this whole thing of like being too material to the point, or like to the earth that like you make that, and you don't believe in the magic or like in God or like things can happen things. So there's something about limiting or lies and all that stuff going on there. You're gonna be enlightened about this. It's either like it's gonna show, it's gonna be the revolution will be televised, or like you're gonna see it maybe in your own church or in your own culture, something's gonna be exposed. Um it's gonna show, there's gonna be or maybe within yourself there's gonna be like a realization, a revelation on or whatnot pertaining to this lies or whatnot. It's gonna show, it's gonna be shown like I said, televised or out there or something like that. And then use, you're watching this right now. um and right after the Ace of Cups is the Tower card. Just know that all of this is because of like the Ace of Cups. Like even if it looks bad or feels bad or whatnot, it's all about like the start of true love or something like that, abundance and everything like that. A flow. It's basically gives you like a breakthrough, and a flow. There's like a start of that. And to clarify, the Seven of Swords, deception and envy, moon, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Temperance card. There's something being revealed, or whatnot, some secrets being revealed. And even though Scorpio's not here, it gives me scorpionic vibes. It's like the underneath stuff or whatnot. It could be like, and don't be afraid of the word. If you are, whatever. It's like the occult. It's just like I feel like it's the truth, like the stuff, the underneath stuff, the stuff that like is not like seen or shown or whatnot. But it runs underneath, like subconsciously or like in the world and blah blah blah. And something that may be revealed about that, something may like flip, something is like it's gonna flip, it's gonna, I feel like it's gonna change things. Like it's gonna like kind of maybe challenge what is supposed to be. Um and then I feel like it's just to bring things back into balance. Also during all of this, do your best to stay cool, stay calm, stay calm. From Courage the Cowardly Dog Eustace, because he put that thing on his head, the drops on his head to grow his hair, but it made him angry. Um, crown chakra, right? That's hilarious. He put the drops on his head to grow his hair, but it would make him angry whenever he put it on. That was the side effect. Um, so yeah, that's very funny. Enlightenment, crown chakra. But stay calm as like this stuff happens or whatnot. Something is about to open up and everything. And the whole thing where it says unorthodox and stuff, and where I said with the planetary placements, if you remember from the beginning or whatnot. Yeah, unorthodox, openness to new ideas, openness of like the crown chakra and the thousand petals. There's expansion. Things are changing. This is the age of Aquarius for sure. Okay, Pluto and Aquarius, all of that, and unconventional, whatnot is something about all of that. I know they said the last time it was Age of Aquarius or some type of placement with Aquarius and all that stuff, like that's when I don't know if it was the Renaissance or something. I'm sorry about like the lack of my vocabulary and the history, but there was some type of change that happened then as well. It's not that like everything we're just gonna go wild. No, it's more of like it's healing. It's like how can we move the whole humanity and all that stuff forward? Yes, like this was for this, like I said in the beginning, but like now, like how can we like change things up to get more closer to God and make that a new doctrine or something like that. And like I said, it's gonna be like shown or whatnot. The revolution will be televised or whatnot. Or you're just gonna see it in your own life, or either you're gonna see it with like pastor or something like that, like a shaman. And I'm just gonna move on after I say this. It doesn't have to relate to that, but I have seen it subtly. Um, it's very interesting. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Time is not a thing. I think it's like way back when I was in this like program thing, and like we were at this church, and the church was accepting of LGBTQ and all that stuff, and it was a different way that the church ran, but it still was a Christian church, but it was a different way that they ran because it was like trying to change for the better with like what, like I said, what God really is and love really is and humanity needs. Also, very recently, I finished watching Love After Lockup. Yes, I still watch certain things. Okay, I don't mind. I know I could be aware of things and I don't fall into it anymore. I have my own mind, but I finished watching Love After Lockup. At the end of it, there was like this and I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong or whatnot. It's basically a female who transitioned to a male, and she was with a woman or whatnot, and they basically decided to like they felt they wanted to go with like Christianity, despite anything or whatnot. And they basically went to this church, and um this church that accepted everyone, not just LGBTQ, um, like everyone across the board who wanted to come to that church or whatnot, and they had a different belief or they were a different type of person or whatnot. And the pastor there, the way she was speaking, it was like wow, like she was just, I don't even know how to say it, up to date, or like she basically was explaining like we accept all, basically we accept all. And she was just like some people would um turn them away because it's a transgender man or whatnot with a woman, but you're supposed to accept all. They used to say it so much because I came from a Seventh-day Adventist family, Seventh-day Adventist Christian. Look that up, if you want to, okay? But they will all say like this whole quote about accepting all. But even when I was young, some people would come off the street into our church, and I could feel and I could see I would hear them like whispering, gossiping about people coming off the street into the church. But you saying we accept all, come all. But when all comes in, you're like, no. So it's something about that that I'm seeing or whatnot. With like maybe that too, unorthodox things or whatnot. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. But it's all of that, da da da. Things are just balancing out. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff simultaneously. You're gonna see it, da da da. So yeah, let's read these mushrooms. Um, mushrooms. I see man. I see the magic. Amongst the forest floor, the mushroom Amanita muscaria, commonly known as fly agaric, emerge with their brightly colored fruiting bodies standing out upon layers of brown foliage and moss. These mushrooms help share a lesson that may not come to mind when your eyes land upon them. They symbolize growth and, more importantly, how growth still continues to occur after a life cycle. How we change as individuals throughout life is hard to recognize, especially as more life experience is gained and we move through relationships with ourselves and others. From growing up with imaginary friends and talking to fairies, many of us go on a long spiral that lands us back at remembering and cherishing the innate wisdom we held as a child. The universe wants you to know that you have grown into a beautiful and powerful force, and you should be proud of where you are today. Don't get too comfortable, though. There is always more to life than meets the typical eye. Cultivate more time in nature to reflect on how truly amazing life is, how amazing this planet is, and how amazing you are. The journal prompt for this is: what was your relationship to the ethereal realms as a child? Damn, that is deep. And then I'm gonna put it upright, but it can reverse. So I don't know, maybe in reverse, there's something that needs to be worked on, and it's at the you as you're watching this right now. So take it as what you need. It says, Hummingbird, I am happy. Glistening in the sunlight with its jewel toned feathers, Hummingbird perches and drinks the sweet nectar of nature. Despite its size and delicate features, it knows how to quickly move from one area to the next. Prime example of never judging a book by its cover. It has appeared to that you hold the keys to your happiness. You can train yourself to stay focused on what you want to be experiencing and hold a vision of your ideal reality, which really can and will become your true reality. Oh my lord. What a day! So be sure to stay focused on sweet things if you want to be experiencing a sweet reality. Hummingbird raises your vibration and elevates your mood so you remain in gratitude and feel empowered while walking the path to becoming your most magical. If there have been hard times recently, Hummingbird has arrived to show you the suffering will now subside. If you would like that to happen, it's your choice. The journal prompt is: what additional blessings and sweet things do you want to focus on calling into your world? So yeah, that's that. You need to work on that maybe and all that stuff. But the we have Aquarius here. We have Cancer here. Aquarius and Cancer, you can be any of the signs. The signs could be in your chart. This could be the energy of this reading. It could be any of the planetary placements. The moon is going to go into Aquarius tomorrow. It's going to be the waning crescent moon in Aquarius. Then on Friday is going to be the new moon in Aquarius before it's the Pisces new moon. Then it's at some point it's going to go up to the Cancer moon or whatnot. So you can look all that stuff up, see how that works for you. Maybe something from tomorrow to up to the next week or so, that you need to focus on, like the way you think, and making that your reality and believing in the magic of your mind, I feel, and that you can create, and there is no limit. The limit does not exist. from Mean Girls. The limit does not exist. So yeah, maybe you gotta watch Mean Girls. I don't know. If you like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful. And peace out, y'all. Have a great day. And just real quick before I even head out, bottom of the deck of the clarity cards is the King of Rods. That's what I mean. You could do the magic. You've been there, done that. Like you can do the magic. You know you can do it. And then top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is the Knight of Swords. Go forth. Come on. The minds. You can do it. Let me see. You can do it. You can do it all night long. What was that again? Water Boy. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. All right. And get out of here. You don't belong here. And then Posh. And for anybody else who watches this, you can go on my description box to get a reading. Thank you for coming through. Peace out. Bye.